YouTube, it's your boy Jolioli here. Oh wait, no, it's me Double Shot here with another video with hopefully much better audio. I checked out those first two episodes that I recorded, and while I was editing, I slowly realized that the game volume was way too high, so I've preemptively turned it down. And we are gonna hop back into the world of Warcraft. Hope you enjoyed those first two episodes. And we're gonna hop right back into it. What do I need to do here? Vendor my trash. Okay. So in the last episode, we got Zigrin, the imp, our trusty sidekick for the time being, till we get a new demon. I've discussed going into the demonology specialization. I also want to point out one thing. Shout out to the YouTube AI Observer. I know it sounds a little corny, but I was checking out that first episode that I just uploaded pretty much, and there was some sort of section, some button under it where you can click like AI overview or AI summarize this, and then it gives you like a really in-depth summary with timestamps about like everything discussed in the video, and then you can ask deeper questions and it provides like more context and more timestamps. It's actually really cool, so I would check it out.
You got my attention.
Honestly.
Hi.
Alright, Nori, there's your mug. Let's go into this damn cave one last time and grab this notebook. We also have corruption. I think I've cut that out from the episode 2, but you know, trained it real quick. So now with immolate and corruption, along with our imp, we have so much constant damage that we're actually able to conserve a lot of mana. Also, let me know what you think about the color touch-ups that I put on the footage. Obviously, the brightness is a little higher, the saturation is a little higher, but I think it makes it a little bit more visually stimulating for an audience. But let me know. Let me know if it's too much. Alright. So, to kind of go into a little bit more detail about all the those issues that I was having with the first iteration of the series, and then now these previous recordings for the first two episodes. At first, I recorded, and I've talked about this before, but at first I recorded, and the footage was just very glitchy after a couple minutes, and it got completely ruined, even though the audio was fine. And I was able to record that with my editing software that I have, a license that I bought. Granted, this was back in 2018, so it is quite an old software, but I've always used it to record my computer screen, and it's never done this before. So I looked for an alternative, and Windows has a built-in screen recorder called the snipping tool. That's what I'm using to record now. The issue with that is that where on my video editing software that came with a screen recorder and stuff like that, it separates the system audio, which is like the game audio, and my microphone audio. It separates them onto two different tracks, so I'm able to edit the level of the game audio and my voice separately, because I speak pretty low, so I need to punch it up often and bring down the game sounds. But with the snipping tool, unfortunately, it condenses all of the audio, my microphone and the game, into one track. So with those first 2 episodes, I wasn't able to edit any of the audio. Now, in the first episode, I executed this perfectly without pulling any other aggro. So I'm hoping to replicate that success. Oh yeah. Alright, now I just need to run out. So, I wasn't able to adjust the level of my voice separate to the game because the game was already so loud. So if I punched it up, it would have been deafening just so you can hear my voice, but the game would have been super loud, especially with all those hits. They were so loud, it was ridiculous. So sorry about that. I've reduced the game audio to 33%. 30% actually, I think. And it should be much better. I hope. Because now I'll at least be able to punch up the audio if I need to. Likely I will. But now I can. And if I need to, I'll reduce it even more for the 4th episode.
What can I do?
So there you go. There's the journal.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Easy as pie. So now I think we get to get out of here. We're finally done with the Cold Ridge Valley, and this is pretty much as far as we got in the first iteration of this character. We finally get to escape the Cold Ridge Valley and go into Greater Dunmorrow. And we're headed to Kharanos first. Classic town.
How are you? Safe travel.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, here we go. Oh. Ah, shit. I need to summon my imp. And finally, made it through the Trog-infested tunnel. And we have entered the true Dunmorrow, finally. So let's see, what is it asking me to do? Kill crag boars, loot them for chunks of boar meat and ribs. I see, so it's saying I need a certain amount of cooking skill to complete a quest later on. There we go. Ding, 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 level 6. So now hopefully once we get to Kharanos, we can link up with a warlock trainer who can train us in some new techniques, some new moves. I don't think... Hopefully I'll be able to see what the future holds at the next trainer, but I don't think I'll be able to get another demon for a good long while. So... Oh. Other people hunting boars out here. Shit. Alright. I'll head back. Is it even worth heading back this way? I don't think so. I'll just go down the path. I'll see you at Kharanos. Don't even worry about it. And we've finally arrived in Kharanos after a long, hard-fought journey. I'm gonna pop in here real quick. Just sell my stuff.
You got my attention.
Alright. Gonna keep all the rest of this. Honestly, I don't need the malachite.
Off
Okay.
with you.
Boom. Like a pro.
What can I do for you?
Alright. There we go. Oh, here we go. Our warlock trainer.
Hey.
Demonology. Okay. Whoa, when do we get our next demon? What the heck? Maybe this guy just can't teach us. What's up with that? I thought there was another demon. I know in retail there are several. Damn, man. Okay. Shadow Bolt rank 2. Definitely want that. Curse of Weakness. I'm like never gonna use that. Take life tap.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hi, how are ya?
Let me buy this. So now we can teach him a new move. It'll give me some extra stamina. But we're actually gonna wrap it up here in Kharanos before we set out on any more quests. Alright.
How are ya?
Give me that.
Safe travels.
Great. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up in the Thunderbrew Distillery classic location. We're gonna be here for a couple episodes, so get used to the way things are around here. In Dunmoreau, we continue our adventures. I've been Double Shot. Catch you in the next episode. Peace.